picked up a rental car late last night, and today we are on our way to chefchaouen, which is the first destination in our 12-day road trip. Unfortunately, the weather is not really in our favor. We have rain on the forecast almost every single day while we're here, but we're gonna make the most of it. We're gonna stay optimistic, and yeah, our adventure begins right now. Okay, so we just got to our hotel and you can hear the prayer in the background coming from the mosques, but let me just show you this view. Good morning, guys. It is day 2. It has been raining all morning, but the sun looks like it's trying to come out. There are little patches of blue sky right over there. So we are about to leave our hotel in just a minute. We're gonna go back into the town and try to get a few photos with this blue dress because, you know, Instagram and stuff. But afterwards, we're gonna go take the car and drive, I think about 30 or 50 minutes away. I don't know, different maps telling me different things. But we're gonna go check out some waterfalls, which I had no idea there were waterfalls here, but apparently they're beautiful. So I'm really excited to go and check them out. I don't know, it's French. But we just left the waterfalls and we didn't end up hiking to the main big waterfall because it was a 2-hour round trip hike and we didn't want to get stuck in the rain because there's storm clouds rolling in and out every so often. But we saw the small waterfalls in the beginning and they were really pretty. The water was super blue and clear, or more green, but it was really pretty and it's definitely worth the drive. It was left. It was like more of a 50-minute drive because we took the more scenic route and went on the mountain road and not on the paved road, but we just took the paved road back and then it was more like 30 minutes. So both the maps were correct. We're headed back to chefchaouen now. We're actually just arriving in the city. But yeah, one interesting fact is a lot of the locals here speak French, Arabic, Spanish, and English. Not all of them do totally fluently, but for the most part, you can have conversations in all of those languages. So I've been speaking Spanish and English to them. Tim has been speaking French and English, and yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of history with French colonization here, right? So, and yeah, we're super close to Spain, so that's why there's so much Spanish here as well. Hey guys, so it is day 3 today. but we took the road less traveled again, and the road is a little sketch, and it's a little more sketch with the rain, so it's probably gonna take us a little bit longer, but it's a really pretty drive. I wish it was a little bit nicer because we can't really see much. It's so cloudy that you can't even really see in front of you, but hopefully it clears up and we'll see you in Fez. So we made it to our guest house in Fez. We're actually eating breakfast right now. It's the next day, so we're on day 4. And yesterday we didn't really end up doing anything because once we got to the city it was kind of late and it was still raining and dark and gray. But today the weather is looking much better. There's blue skies over here. I don't know if you can tell. Not really, but there are storm clouds over here. You can't really tell with my camera, but today is our only day to explore Fez, and then we're leaving tomorrow morning. So we actually hired a tour guide, and we have a walking tour throughout the city and the Medina and the leather thing. That's really the only thing that I know specifically that is a big highlight here, is that they make leather here and you can watch them dye the leather. Not really my favorite thing ever because obviously leather and animals, but it should be just interesting to see. But yeah, let's go explore the city.
Look how we do it.
Okay.
We start making slip knots. The slip knots, we put it behind the head, take the rest, and we start turning around the head. And we cover the face.
What do you think, Boo?
Awesome.
Where they treat the leather, and it's a pretty cool sight to see. It smells a little bit strong, so they gave us mint for our nose. There's so many tourists here. I kind of feel bad for all these people because they're just doing such hard work and everyone is just watching them work away. But basically the leather goes into these big vats that are filled with pigeon droppings, salt, water, and limestone, and then they are washed, and then they go into the dye, and then the dyeing process takes 2 weeks. So it's a pretty long process. It's a pretty dirty job and it's really hard work, and you can see these guys are just like really working so hard, and they get paid by the piece, so the harder they work the more money they make. Up with our little tour. I really should have introduced you guys to our guide, but I just didn't want to make him feel awkward. But he was born and raised in the Medina, so he knew literally everyone here and he knew all the history, and it was just definitely better to do it with a guide and not do it on our own because we wouldn't have been able to find the best places. But Fez is known for handicraft, so basically anything handmade. They have rugs and tons of leather and bronze goods and just, yeah, basically everything you just saw. So he took us to a lot of the different stores and we learned about their craft, and it was really good because he didn't take us to any places where we felt pressured to buy things, which is often like a big thing that they do. So overall it was a really good day, and tomorrow we are waking up early and driving to Merzouga. I'm gonna vlog, okay? Are you just gonna stay like that? Yeah. Hey guys, so today is day 5 and we're clearly very done for. We had an 8-hour drive today from Fez to the Sahara Desert, and yeah, it's only 7:30 and we're ready for bed. But I'm gonna do this day in reverse. So this morning we woke up in Fez super early. And then we left our riad, which was so beautiful. I wanted to give you guys like a proper tour, but we woke up really early and the other guests were sleeping. But I took some shots and I'm just gonna sneak that footage in right here because it was really pretty and I wanted to share. And yesterday we learned all about the riad. So a riad is just a typical Moroccan home. Basically all of them have a courtyard in the center and then a big skylight on the top. When we were there was a tarp over the top because it's been raining, but a lot of the times it'll just be totally open and then the sun will just shine through. And then there are balconies facing inward, so it's kind of like you're outside but you're in your home. And there are no windows on the actual walls looking out because in the traditional Moroccan homes the women had to be covered in front of other people, in front of the public, and they could only be like without their scarves in front of their family, and that's why they didn't have windows looking in, but they have the windows looking up, basically. I also learned that most Moroccan homes have 5 elements, which gives it that classic Moroccan style. So the 5 elements are, let's see if I can remember, mosaic, marble, wood, plaster, and bronze. So those are the things that they incorporate throughout the design, and I just think it's really, really beautiful. Anyways, after we left Fez, we started making our way to Merzouga. So an hour outside of Fez, we ended up in the snow, like full on, looked like we were in the Swiss Alps. It was totally random. We were not expecting it at all. Driving, we ended up kind of in like a red rock type deserty area, and then just kept changing until we finally made it to the desert 8.5 hours later. So that's why we're totally destroyed right now. We've just been on the road all day long, and yeah, we're finally here. And I'm gonna end this video off here because I think this video is probably pretty long now, and so I'm gonna make this the first part, and then I will start the second part tomorrow, and we're going on a desert tour here, which should be really fun. So sorry that this ending is so chill, but we're just like really done. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully, if Tim survives, we will be around for tomorrow. Anyways, you haven't been in this video at all. You want to show your face?
Go back to Mystery Bali Boy.
No, you're no longer Mystery Bali Boy. If you guys have been around since like the Mystery Bali Boy thing, then comment down below and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!